Hi, my loves. Hi. Okay, so we just got back from a walk in the beautiful Bunsen Lake area where I live. And I'm going to try not to cry. It's so sad. My nails are a hot mess, by the way. It's just so sad. We were walking and we ran into one of our neighbors who we don't really know that well. But he was out for a walk and I said, oh my goodness, I was just enthralled by his dog, right? Like, hi, Faiza, hey again. So I was just like, I'm one of those animal people. Like when you're walking your dog, or like I'm like a little kid. I can't control myself. I'm just like, oh my God, look at your dog. He's so cute. Like I just light up. And so even though we're practicing social distancing right now, and Chris and I are very aware and keeping our distance, like I said, there was just an elderly man walking with his dog, and I was like, oh my God, look at your dog. His colors are so beautiful. And I caught myself, right? Like I stood back a bit, and I was just like, okay, he's so beautiful. And I'm going to try not to cry. But he was pulling out his phone and he was showing me pictures. Like he just stood there. He didn't really say much. And then he was pulling out his phone and he was showing me pictures of like when the dog was younger and when it was like being shown, because he used to show his dog and he's just so proud of his dog. But it just makes me really sad because there's so many elderly people, and I know because I've been talking to them, like my neighbors and former neighbors, and they're very lonely right now, and they're very afraid, like super afraid, because they're the most vulnerable of the population. And this is also super emotional to me too, because of, the population of Italy right now, where my whole family is from. I'm the firstborn in Canada in my family, and because the population is elderly in Italy, like a lot of the population, that's why we have such high death tolls. So I'm just feeling that coming through for the collective. And I was talking to another former neighbor. I reached out to them yesterday, a woman in her 70s. And she was just telling me she's going crazy. And she knows me really well, so she was able to talk. And this is what I'm asking everybody to do. I'll tell you about her in a minute, but I'm just asking everyone to just please reach out to your elderly neighbors, people that you know who are in their 60s, 70s. Just call them, say hello. Say hello to them. If you are outside and you could be 6 feet away, like I was this morning, just say hello. Like he was showing us the pictures on his phone, but he was keeping his distance too. Hi, whoever's joining, I'm crying. I'm trying to get this message out. My heart is just like, because he was trying so hard to show us the pictures. All he wanted to do was bond with us and get closer. And the woman I was talking to yesterday, her name is Jackie. She's going crazy. She's in her apartment and she's an elderly woman. And what I want everybody to understand is that generation doesn't talk about stuff, right? Like that generation doesn't talk about their feelings as openly as we do. They're not processing like we do. They're not, just understanding in terms of psychology and energy and emotions, all that's going on, what's happening with them, like as much as we might. And I'm not saying none of them do, but a lot of them don't. They just come from the generation of war. When things happen that are so traumatic, you keep it down and you just get through, right? And so it really just breaks my heart that they have nobody to talk to. They don't understand what's going on. They're trying to keep themselves isolated because they understand that they're the most vulnerable, and other people are staying away from them because that's what we're being told to do, and that's what we're hearing on the news, is to stay away, especially from the elderly. So please, let's not forget about them. Please just reach out on the phone, reach out on video call if you can, teach them how to do it. I spend a lot of time on text just telling them what's available, how to download things, because it just breaks my heart. Like we take for granted what we have available to us right now, which is so much knowledge and wisdom with technology and how to reach out to people and be on social media all day, when that generation doesn't even know how to really stay on the internet for long, a lot of them, and they're suffering. So please just reach out, say hello, send something if you want. Like just their way is connection through people and through social in-person connection, and it just breaks my heart. So please just reach out, say hello to them, say hello. I know, like, my friend, well, I call her my friend because we connect a lot, and I always love chatting with elderly people, and I'll just talk to her for hours and hours and hours and listen to what she has to say and hear her out and hear her stories. And they really do, like, she really does open up to me when I'm available, when I'm present, when I'm there. And, you know, when I'm visiting her, not now, but when I used to, I wouldn't be on my phone scrolling. I would be present with her. And, you know, and it's just so valuable. And we're all tuning back in as a collective into that beautiful bonding, human to human like that, into that gold, that beautiful, gorgeous energy that we've gotten away from as a society, of course, with technology. So please just reach out, teach them how to use it, send them a link to Zoom, you know, send them a YouTube video if they have it on their phone, and be with them. And because a lot of them will be like, oh, I'm fine, or don't worry about it, I don't need to use that on my phone, or I don't need to learn how to use internet technology. But just be patient, reach out. Human connection is so important, and a lot of them are isolated right now and in their homes and, you know, feeling all kinds of things. And my heart just goes out to them, because we want to keep the energetic frequency of the planet high, and we can play a part in that. We can show up. We can be there for them and with them. And it's a beautiful thing that happens. It's a beautiful win-win, giving, beautiful, loving, nurturing connection that happens anyway. So who doesn't want more grandparents if you already have some already, or if you don't, who doesn't want to reach out and, you know, and make a connection and form that bond and find the common ground? And it's just so juicy and beautiful and nurturing when we allow it to be and when we let it to be. All right, you guys, I've got some potatoes. They're probably burning right now, so I'm going to go in. I just wanted to share that message from my heart. Please, please, please reach out to the elderly. Say hello. And if you want, comment below and let me know how it went. Or I'd love to hear your beautiful stories about connecting and, how this message gets out into the world. All right, I love you all. Mwah. Reach out to the elderly. Say hello. Send them virtual hugs. Spend time with them on the phone. That's all they want. They may be quiet at first. They may not like be fully open, and they might say, I'm fine, you know, but really push through with love and just be there as a beam of light, and you'll see them open and share. And like I was saying, my neighbor Jackie, she's going crazy. She's used to like socializing with her seniors, citizen friends. Like they go to the Legion and they all hang out in their apartment building, and now they're being prevented from doing all of it. Like it's really hard for them, especially as the time goes on. So please reach out to them. Okay, I love you guys. Report back. Bye.